لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سوى لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله سيد الأنبياء وخاتم المرسلين، أدى الأمانة وبلغ الرسالة ونصح الأمة وكشف بها الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. صدق الله العظيم. Brothers and sisters in Islam, respective viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and ahlan wa sahlan, and welcome to our program. Let me begin my program with our sincere dua to Almighty Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. May Allah Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala grant all our marhumin Jannatul Firdaus. Allahumma aghfir lahum warhamhum wa sakkinhum fil Jannah. Rabbi irhamhuma kama rabbayana saghira. And we make a special dua for our beloved marhum Sheikh Abdullah Didat. I'd like to just remind each and every viewers that please, you used to ask him to make dua for you. Please make dua for our marhum, our beloved marhum Sheikh Abdullah Didat. May Allah grant him with each and every word he utter on TV, on the masajid, ajr. May Allah protect his body and his eyes and each and every organs of our Sheikh from adhab al-nar and adhab al-qabr. Oh Allah, grant him the shafa'at of Quran, the shafa'at of ilm. And on behalf of myself and each and everyone here on ITV, we said Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, and deep condolences to the family, especially the wife and the family. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him the shafa'at of his knowledge and the shafa'at of the dua of salihin, inshallah. Allahumma aghfir lahu warhamhu wa sakkinhu fil jannah. And may Allah tabarak wa ta'ala plant his words in the heart of the ummah so that can be a tree. مثل كلمة طيبة كشجرة طيبة. That the example of the good word as the good tree that gave us the fruit annually or every year. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all our marhumin Jannatul Firdaus, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to die on the status of Iman and the pleasure of Allah Tabarak wa ta'ala. Once again, we say to the family of our brother Abdullah Didat, may Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala grant you sabr, grant the wife ajr for that service and that khidmah. You are standing behind your husband, you are proud of your husband, and we proud of any sheikh and alim who gave us the nur of knowledge and encouraging people to go towards the road of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Jazakumullahu khair al-jaza for all the emails, phone calls. I'm very fortunate this week, another family accepted the word of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, and they don't want me to mention the names and the people there, but I'm very proud of our listeners, those and our viewers, those who are watching our program, and they are very, very keen to know more about Deenul Islam. May Allah make it easy. And then I really regret that there is some messages we cannot speak about it on TV. It's a very personal thing, it's very individual, and does not also concern so many people on TV. So we are an Islamic station. We're not allowed to expose the ummah and talk about something which is not relevant or does not concern so many people. We don't want to talk about some private thing or personal thing or individual issue. That one we can answer it through the call or the SMS or the email, but we'd like to let many ummah many people in the ummah to benefit, inshallah, but we're not allowed to expose the individual and family members on TV. That is not allowed in Islam. I'm very sorry to respond to our sister. They don't want to push us to talk about her personal problem on a TV. It is community TV, and we don't want to talk about the privacy or the confidential things on the public. Our mothers are listening and our children, and we have to respect that moment of the viewers. The other thing also, they push us to talk about the teenagers, and we love all our viewers, and we understand that our teenagers, our youth, our young people, they're facing a lot of challenge. The fitna is around us, and not only our young people, even all of the ages, and everyone is not safe from the fitna. This dunya is ibtila. This life here is ibtila. But the good thing, or the bravery, the power can show how to get out of. We try not to fall in a fitna. We try not to get in the fitna or temptation. But the hero, the real Muslim, the one who knows how to get out of that fitna through the tawfiq of Allah or the success of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. That girl or that boy who want to marry because of something is called love. And we did make a program before about the status of love. Everyone is a lover, and love is a part of humanity, is a part of your personality. You can't find someone does not love. Even those who commit haram, they love that haram. But I'm talking about that love does not lead you to regret or sorrow. That love does not lead you and family to be ashamed or to have that disgrace or to regret after it. We need that love which can give us more love on the day of Qiyamah. I don't want to repeat what I have said before, but message for our young boys and girls, those who are looking for love. That what we hear on a movie or on a TV, or that love story is not that type of love. That one, they call it industry. This is art, is not reality. Yes, I do agree there is love, but Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala did say something about love in Quran and Hadith, and watch out, because it's not one type of love. There is a deadly love, there is a very dangerous love. Now, what we're going to do? Love, when your heart attach and link with something and you don't want to leave it, that's called love. Qalb, the heart, got two pieces. The outside one, or the peel of the heart, they call it fu'ad. And then the qalb, that apple of the heart, or that in the middle, the center of the heart. That fu'ad, it's called that emotional love, or that love is called temporary love. But once that temporary love goes right inside the heart, that one you can call it a true love, or ishq, lust, or that type of romance. It become a sickness, become part of the sickness. As I said, everyone is a lover, and love in Quran, that hub, you call it hub, is not a bad thing. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala himself loves someone, and we love someone. So it's not a problem. Only that love can stand against the Shariat of Allah or the system of that life. That is called the terrible love. In Allah yuhibbu, and Allah loves those. Our Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam loved some sort of some type of food, some places. He loves his transport, some of the animals. He loves people. He loves some ibadah. He loves it so much. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inna Allah yuhibbu tawabin. So Allah loves someone, and we love someone. لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. This ayah proves that we get attached with something. Sometimes you love your home, you love your family, you love your son, you love your means, worldly things, you love it. And then Allah said, أَلَا تُحِبُّونَ أَن يَغْفِرَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ. Don't you love that Allah forgive you? وَحَبَّبَ إِلَيْكُمُ الْإِيمَانِ وَزَيَّنَهُ فِي قُلُوبِكُمْ. I just want to prove to you that Allah is a love himself, not a problem. What's wrong with the love? When the love goes against the rules of Allah. So they call it love from the first sight. No problem. What you mean by that love? Because you got a degree of love. We got something is called hawa. Hawa, either the meaning of hawa, it's called a wind, storm, or the air. Or hawa, when you fall from high building. This is falling like that. So they call it fall in love. What fall? So hawa. You find yourself out of control and then you run there. You got father of children, married men. When you see a girl, you see one lady, he got out of order. What is that? Because he did not put a control and he did not keep that level of Sharia in his way, or did not fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every disbeliever, every sinner, everyone who makes zulm because he claimed that he got love, but is not a love, is hawa. It's a fake love or artificial love or that deadly love will take you to the adhab of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the love of the truth and the love of the deen of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we thank you that you tune into our program. And on the break, I was talking to my friend about the love. Someday, everyone is ready to know more about that love. We want to hear more about love. I said we will not talk about love today. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the love of khair, the love of goodness. And may Allah give us a beneficial love. That love take us to the safety of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala and the security of Allah. We heard on a story, on a movie about the love. If that love does not lead you to please Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, is not love. And you remember that love is in a different level. So we got something in Quran called shaghaf. That shaghaf, love for long period of time. Like the wife of the Aziz of Egypt, that Prime Minister of Egypt, of Yusuf alayhi salam. She fall in love from one side to Yusuf alayhi salam, and Yusuf alayhi salam did not feel it till this lady make action. So that one is called shaghaf. قَدْ شَغَفَهَا حُبًّا. Love from one side and is for long period. You got someone standing on a corner looking at the women or looking at his beloved one for long, or you admire something, worldly thing, cars or house, you watch it every day for a long period. That's called shaghaf. Be careful of that. Become a sickness, become part, and then you're going to be out of control. You will do something, doesn't make sense, you lose your dignity, exactly what is happening on Surah Yusuf alayhi salam. So let us use that shaghaf or that love to ibadah for years, reciting Quran. Let us adjust it to something which Allah like it. We got something is called gharam. Gharam, I don't know in English, they call it a deep love till the person lost his common sense. Blindly love. Like those who involved, may Allah save our children, our daughters, and all the Muslim from any addiction to haram or to alcohol or drugs. That one is called love with pain. Love lead him to pain. He enjoyed the pain. They inject themselves, they put themselves in a very terrible situation, humiliating himself, and then that one, there's no hope for it to come out. That is called gharam. Love mixed with pain and punishment. So people look at the face of the people, they struggle a lot with that love. Humiliation does not have an end. Inna adhabaha kana gharama is about the ayah in Quran al-Kareem, Surah al-Furqan, Jahannam. The people in Jahannam, they are in Jahannam with a lot of pain and they will never come out of it. Inna la mughramun in Surah al-Waqi'ah. That boys, they fall in love with their world, with the materialistic thing, till they suffer and struggle. How many wealth kill the owner, or how many love take the person to pain and torturing him and adhab of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. We got something is called hayam. Why I'm saying that? Just want to teach my children, our teenagers, those who try to make some thought of romance and love. Not every love is from Allah, because they say love from Allah. No, those who love the haram is not from Allah, it's from shaitan. Hayam. What is hayam? That's why some women, their name is called hayam. You say, no, we advise you don't keep that name. Hayam here come from the him. What is hawamu him? Is in Quran like that. Him, animal lost from the owner in the desert. So the animal lost on the desert, eating, looking for water. They don't find water. Then once they find a well, that dirty well, and the animal ran to that well or that dirty water and swallow the water with the stones and stone and drink with madness. That's called hayam. فَشَارِبُونَ شُرْبَ الْهِيمِ شُرْبَ الْهِيمِ. They drink with like that animal or that camel in the desert. Yeah, right? There is no common sense. He's mad of drinking. You know, like sometimes when the person drink, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, do not drink from the mouth of the jug. Why? Because when you pull that jug like that, or that jar, or that container, you don't see, maybe there is a pen there, maybe there is a stone, maybe there is an insect. You have to look. So our sunnah is to pour in a glass, on a cup, and you drink to see. But this one, you put the hose pipe here, is a shurbalhi. Maybe something going to jump to your stomach. So that type of hayam, you call it, I don't know, Romeo and Juliet, or Majnun Layla, or these people here, they suffering too much, and he done something. He lost his kingdom. The prince left everything and ran after his beloved one, or that princess ran away with a garden boy. They do something, it doesn't make sense at all. And then that animal, when they drank that, unwisely drink, the stomach explode. They die one time. They say some love kills. Some love kills. That's why we said to our brothers and sisters, have that muhabbat according to Sharia. You have something that's called wid. Love, it's called wid. Wid, it means that kindness, that mercy, that type of qubul and acceptance through the kitab of Allah and the sunnah of Rasulullah. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam loves Aisha radiallahu anha so much, but when he married, and now the people are going to say, well, what about if I just want to know each other to love? They say, no, this is not a love. That is not a love. That is maybe hayam or gharam, because you got materialistic love and you got spiritual love. I don't know, you love what type of love you get. You will never ever allow yourself to fall in love materialistic without the deen of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, without the shariat of Allah. Nikah. Now you can, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ask me and you to love the khair and to love the road to take us to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. I make dua to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala that Allah grant our daughters and our sons a wise love which can lead them to Jannatul Firdaus, company, the lover of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Another thing I'd like to share with you today. Last time we did talk about sign of Qiyamah, and when we talk about unseen creation of Allah, unseen belief, الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. Sign of Qiyamah doesn't mean the Qiyamah will come. Now we're talking about minor sign of Qiyamah and major sign of Qiyamah. I don't know, it's not my topic today, but I just want to respond to our respected brother that minor sign of Qiyamah, it's almost done. All done. If you look at it, it's around 100. All of it done. All of it done. But the problem is, are you one of sign of Qiyamah or not? Or are you watching the sign of Qiyamah? The major sign of Qiyamah is very dangerous, because this is the final alarm. The minor sign of Qiyamah is called the warning. Be careful. sign of rain is run quickly, get umbrella, bring the washing from outside, bring the chicken inside, come inside, try to make a plan. That's called sign of the rain. So when you got wind, you get a little bit of drop there. And then minor sign of Qiyamah is a warning for me and you. Watch out, be careful, make tawbah. That minor sign of Qiyamah is done already. Now we're waiting for the major sign of Qiyamah. People think that when the major sign of Qiyamah come, we're going to look for it and watch it. It's going to be same like that. It come gradually. You don't feel it. So when you find the sun rise from the west, there's scientists and there's people who are going to come and try to justify that. And they say, no, it's a problem on ozone, or maybe it's because of the forecast, because of the weather. Now that the geographical turning of the earth, they're going to give scientific justification for it, and unfortunately people will accept it not as a sign of Qiyamah, as a small change. If you look at the time of Sahaba Radwanullahi alayhim ajma'in, and if you hear and think, when you talk about men will marry men, that one is a big one. So, but the Sahaba, they were shocked. Ya Allah, men will marry men. Now, they were shocked that time. Now, are you shocking like this? Or you accept it and you got that legislation, you got a constitution help them? That was a shock before. Now, for the major sign of Qiyamah, for me and you now is a shock. But when the people who attend that sign of Qiyamah, it won't be a shock for them. They will justify it and will accept it and will. That's why the final day of Qiyamah will come all of the sudden. Why all of the sudden? Because people, they already accept the sign of Qiyamah as a normal, regular action in this world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from any type of sign of Qiyamah and let us die with Iman, inshallah. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam, and once again we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us that opportunity to be with you, and shukran jazilan for all our friends who always watching the program. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use our ITV as a guidance, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to practice what we are saying, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cool our eyes with the practicing the deen of Islam. And we're very proud of our religion, and we wish for everyone to come and taste that sweetness of that belief, inshallah. I'd like to answer the request of our respected sister when we talk about the difference between kitab and sunnah. That is a big issue. It's not a small question, that one. The kitab, and kitab, it means shari'at of Allah, awamir of Allah being mentioned in Quran al-Karim. So you find it straight in the Quran al-Karim. And the sunnah is a tradition of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Unfortunately, some people, they differentiate between Quran and sunnah, or the farad and sunnah. We believe that the one who gave us this fara'id and delivered it to us is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the Quran came through Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the sunnah also came through Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from Allah, but through, is a messenger of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. So you got one ayah. So the sister is debating with her friend about how can we accept the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Quran al-Kareem gave us the answer. وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ وَأُولِي الْأَمْرِ مِنْكُمْ. This ayah, very clear. Obey Allah for what He has said in Quran. Then وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ, and obey the messenger, what he gave us in Sunnah. وَأُولِي الْأَمْرِ مِنْكُمْ, and also those who got authority in you, but he did not use ati'u for the ulil amr, or those on authority. Why? Because this authority must obey Allah and His Rasul. So we don't give them extra verb. وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ, that one is called ati'u, obey. So verb and the maf'ul, they call it maf'ul, and the receiver. Then we got وَأَطِيعُ الرَّسُولِ, so also you obey your Rasul for that separate sunnah. وَأُولِي الْأَمْرِ مِنْكُمْ, he did not use that وَأَطِيعُ, because that أُولِي الْأَمْر, that authority must apply the kitab and sunnah. So you don't need to say he must create his own. Right, we understand that. Quran al-Kareem gives us a general idea, the general command. Aqimus salah, establish, perform your salah. How? Sunnah will explain. Fi Allah, how? Sunnah will explain. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam authorization for one ayah, ma ataakumur rasulu fakhudhu. That one is very clear. Whatever you heard from your Nabi, take it. وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُ. Whatever he prohibited you, so you have to abstain from it. So Allah gave Prophet ﷺ authority for making halal halal and haram haram. So that's why we said sometimes you find some rules not in Quran, but because of that authorization, that authority Allah gave it to the Prophet. So you know, and I want to tell you something. I got a hadith here that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala gave sunnah through Jibreel alayhi salam. وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى. He does not talk from his own desire. إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَى. It is a revelation. It is a wahi from Allah. Just want to tell my younger daughter that please, we accept the sunnah of Rasulullah because it is from Allah. Each and every word uttered from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam as rules, halal, haram, it's also from Allah, came by Jibreel alayhi salam. Each and every sunnah, it is for allamahu shadidul quwa. Allah taught him, and that's why we call him Nabi and Rasul, because Allah gave him that information or that knowledge as a wahi. But that one we call it Quran, this one we call it Sunnah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to practice the Sunnah as the practicality of the Quran al-Kareem, because we need someone to guide us. And we know that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala gave Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam such easy knowledge to let us understand the tafsir of Quran al-Kareem. Quran and Sunnah, they don't contradict, they don't stand against one another. There is one package from Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. As you accept the Quran, you have to accept the Sunnah. Now, my friend is asking me about which surah is good in Quran. Quran al-Kareem is like vitamins, medication. So you need vitamin A, B, C, all the protein and carbohydrates like that. So it depends. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one lady came and said, Ya Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, we are just a tribe of Arab. We have become very easy target for hasad, for ayn. Ayn is the envy. So some children of you, they become easy target for. You know, some children, some people in our community, they got the charisma. It's glooming, it's shining. Even not only human being, you find the chicken or the cat or the dogs or some car, some people, hasad, it's the oldest sin from time of shaitan till now. It's a very, very long-term evil between human and between jinn and shaitan and human being. Why shaitan refused to make sajda to Adam is hasad. Adam did not do any evil to shaitan, Iblis. Right. Why Qabil kill his brother Habil is because of hasad, that Allah accepted the qurbani from this one and he doesn't want to, didn't accept. So this lady said to Ya Rasulullah, we are just like that. Very easy target of the eye. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam look at her and she said, Ya Rasulullah, I read Surah Al-Fatiha and I plow on my son or myself and we come right. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Iqra'uha fa innaha ruqya. All right, read it, it is medication. So that lady practiced something and it works, so khalas, we accept it. So the 114 surahs is like medication. If you read certain ayah and come right, alhamdulillah. We don't call it bid'ah or anything. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did encourage us to read some surah because it's wahi, like Surah Al-Kahf on Friday, Surah Yasin for the Mayyat, or Surah Yasin for like Zamzam. You read it for whatever you want. Zamzam lima shuribala, and you drink Zamzam for any intention you want, and then you read Surah Yasin for anything as a tawbah, or you need some hajat, whatever. So it depends on you how to receive that antibiotic, that ayah, and you practice it. Some people enjoy certain surah and certain ayah. Alhamdulillah, when you find that echo of the ayah repeated in your brain, it's a message for you, so you read it. So they said, ulamas, when they read, وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ. We revealed in the Quran medication and mercy for the believer. So now you try, you read this, you read that. Khalas. Someone said, Assalamu alaikum, I read Surah Al-Ikhlas 3 times, I feel good. Finish. Khalas, that is your medication. Another said, no, I love Surah Al-A'raf. It strings my yaqeen, no problem. So we ننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين. We got a masnoon dua. Our Nabi did read something. We are very clever. We run after him. We like it. So because we don't have sufficient knowledge that this ayah is good or bad. But if you experience some benefit from any portion of Quran, read it. Is your medication. And the doctors don't write the same medicine for everyone. Everyone, you got this one, you got tablet, this one, you got syrup, this one, you got injection, this one, just stop food, this one, is just walk. It depends. So the ulama, they tried, they said, if you owe people money, means debt. If you are in debt, which half of the ummah now is in debt because of debt expenses. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked us to read wal-adiyati dhabha. So try it with yaqeen that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it easy for you to remove that load from your head. Debt, when you owe people money, that you will never be free from the hisab till you pay that one. Even shaheed, the one who died for the sake of Allah. Very serious. We owe people so many things, materialistic thing, and also we owe people some apology. And then family fight, marriage problem, which is also common. The ulama said, read Surah Az-Zumur. Surah Az-Zumur. That one can bring peace between husband and wife. It can chase away shaitan, and you will bring understanding between the couples. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the shifa of Quran. We'll talk about more surah after a short break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we ask Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah guide us to love our Quran and to take that medication from the Kitab of Allah. Many of our friends, they're going to ask me, how is that medication come? He said, Allahu ghaib wa ilajuhu ghaib. Allah is unseen and His medication is unseen. So the doctors is not unseen. That medical doctors is seen, is physically in front of you. So He give you physical tablet and materialistic solution. So Allah is unseen, so His medicine also is unseen. And then read the history of Islam and see how many people did win the war, not with the weapons, with the dua. How? They say, ask the owner. And how many people did treat themselves with a serious sickness with the Quran al-Karim? Is shifa, is medication. As we always say, Allahu ghaib wa ilajuhu ghaib. Allah is unseen and His medication is unseen. So don't try to say, how come someone got cancer? So, no, just read and make dua. You will see each and every creation of Allah under the control of Allah. The one who created that sickness is the creator of medication. Therefore, each and every sickness is medication. That's why Nabi Musa alayhi salam said to Allah, "Oh Allah, if the sickness is from you and medication is from you, so what the doctors are doing?" So Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala said, Musa, these doctors are people surviving making living through that sickness and entertaining the sick person till the decision of Allah come, shifa or death. So what the doctor do? Just entertain and give sympathy and accompany that patient, and also making money is a rizq till the decision of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. That's why we're not allowed to tell the people is a healer. No, that doctor is not a healer. No, we don't call him healer. His healer is a shafi. No, we call him mu'alij. Mu'alij is the one who treat. But shifa is from Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. Sometimes that doctor make it worse and kill people. They make mistake and write wrong medicine and we kill people. So what we are trying to say, Allah is a shafi, وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينَ. When I get sick, Him only, Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, give us the remedy and the shifa and the cure. So, family fight, husband and wife, create love and understanding and harmony in the house, it's Surah Al-Zumur. Many people practice that and get it. You try it, inshallah, with yaqeen. Then, children. They say, khalas, this person is childless, this person is impotent, that person is khalas, no children. But I'm telling you, Suratul Anbiya and istighfar is a powerful medicine to have a children. Rabbi la tadharni farda wa anta khayrul warithin. Oh Allah, don't let me live lonely and alone. Indeed, you are the best of inheritor. Nabi Zakaria asked Allah, I need a child. So the children is our a'mal. Read Surah Al-Anbiya with yaqeen, with certainty. Try to have yaqeen that this medication will work. If you take a tablet while you know that this is not a doctor, that tablet, it will never work. And then rizq. Rizq is sustenance, the provision. Many people, they struggling too much about the income. Maybe they have that income, but it's not sufficient, it's not enough. Maybe they got so much, but there's no barakah. You can't, they don't invest it, they don't benefit from it at all. People get so much money, by the end of the month, you owe people money. So now for rizq, and I did say before, the ulama gave us a very nice explanation about the rizq. We got two types of rizq, sustenance, the provision. They call it rizqul salb and rizqul ijab. That rizq is called prevention. Also is rizq. You're supposed to get sick and you go to the hospital, you spend thousands of money. That is called type of sickness. You got a headache, you go for x-ray, you got medication, and you spend so much. And that one, Allah save you by one lemon, one banado, you come right. So how much did you save? You save a lot. So people don't count that as a rizq. They only like the rizq which is in, the one who's in. All right, you want the in one, okay, but you're going to take it out again and you spend it and you owe people money. You see now, فَمَا رَبِحَتْ تِجَارَتُهُمْ وَمَا كَانُوا مُهْتَدِينَ. They never make profit and also lost the capital money. So now prevention better than cure. You want Allah save you from sickness. You drive and then someone knock your mirror and you lost your mirror. Instead of swearing and shouting, you say Alhamdulillah, because mirror now the price of it is so cheap. Now better than the engine. So imagine is the engine. Or you fall, you broke your arm or your leg, better than death. So you got two types of rizq. The income one, the one is in, and the one Allah save you. So to get rizq, Suratul Waqi'ah. Suratul Waqi'ah, thousands of people experience it, and they read it, and they get rizq. And rizq not only money, your health, your children, your ibadah is rizq, thawab is rizq, maghfirah is rizq. Rizq, it means anything can benefit you. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. From whatever we provide you, you must spend. Allah provided you with knowledge, give. Sabr, health, knowledge, whatever you get, you must spend from it. And unfortunately, some people, they isolate the meaning of rizq on money and cash. That is one type of rizq. And the dua, Allahumma aj'al awsa'a rizqaka alayya عند كبر سني وانقطاع عمري, is my favorite dua. Oh Allah, grant me the best sustenance by the last part of my life. Why? Old man and rich, Allahu Akbar. All the family will run after him just to gain his heart. Right. Old man, but he's not wearing glasses. His eyesight, mashallah, okay. Old man, the teeth is full. Old man, the heart is right. Old man, ibadah is full. That is called rizq, that is barakah. Old man never ever done something haram. So that is not rizq. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. So you have to spend. Nowadays, sign of Qiyamah that Allah snatched the barakah of rizq. You find 7 years old child lost his eyesight and is weak. Or the children nowadays, they don't have any power at all. You find the grandfather is more stronger than grandchildren. Why? Barakah. We call it barakah. That rizq. That Allahumma aj'al awsa'a rizqaka alayya 'inda kibari sinni wa inqita'a umri. That's why you people make insurance, you pension, what. But we need the rizq of Allah, rizq on health, rizq on deen, rizq on memory, rizq on knowledge, rizq on to perform your ibadah. That is very important. Next one, those who want to marry. The biggest decision in our life when you choose a wife or husband. I'm telling you, job we can change. Cars we can sell, we change it again. But to have a wife, nowadays there's no barakah on marriage. I don't know what's wrong with it. Children, we're talking about love today, that blind love. 3-4 months, or maybe less than that, and the divorce. And the parents say, I don't know what's wrong. Is it jinn, or is it magic, or is it jadoo, or ta'awiz? What's wrong? No. The answer is very easy. No barakah. Entering wrong, so now it end up like this. So for marriage, that you read Suratul Hajj. Many ulama said Suratul Hajj. It's a bit long, but it will guide you to marry and have children, and especially for the girl who's a bit late on marriage. May Allah make it easy for our daughters who did not marry till now. May Allah send for them a salih one, and may Allah make it easy for them not to die single. They must die married people, inshallah. Then, stopping the anger of Allah. Stopping the anger of Allah, when you commit a sin, now you're causing a problem. Because it was a link between you and Allah. When you commit a sin, you cut that link. For everyone, you got action and reaction. You deal good, Allah link with you. You do nonsense, He will cut it off. They call it surface. You pay subscription, you get surface. You don't pay, they cut the internet or they cut the transmission. So, this one here, Suratul Fatiha and Suratul Ikhlas. It stops the anger of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. As I told you, this Quran is medication, vitamins, antibiotic, remedy. Brother and sister in Islam, if you want dunya, run to Quran. If you want akhirah, run to Quran. Save yourself and use that shifa and rahmah from the kitab of Allah. I got so many surahs in front of me, but unfortunately my time is up. Inshallah, we'll talk about more next time. Shukran jazeelan. Till we see you inshallah next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سواه لا إله